back to my channel. My name is Tania, and if you're stopping by for the first time, welcome. You know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. I love you for it. And if you're not stopping by for the first time, thank you so much for your support. Today's video will be my sharing of my very small Chanel collection. As yet, I don't have any bags, but I like to think that I will have 1 or 2 bags in my future. Probably not the near future, but certainly in my future. However, I do have some other pretty Chanel items to share with you. So if you're interested in seeing what they are, grab yourself a snack, a cool small snack, because this will be a quick video, and stick around. Okay, the first 3 items I'll share with you are jewelry pieces, and this first little item is in a small black box with a black lid and a white base, and this was gifted to me for my 40th birthday by my brother and his wife. They had been to Hawaii and came back with this as my gift. So that's the inside, says Chanel Paris. Then the box has this foam effect, and interestingly, this pair of earrings didn't actually come with a small pouch. They came in a box like this, and there's the Chanel, must be the store tag with the store details, and it's got the, you know, bubbled foam. And what I have in the box is this beautiful pair of small sort of champagne light gold earrings with the crystals across the front. Now this pair does have crystals all the way through, but these have been really well made from what I can see anyway, and I've been blessed with luck in that they haven't fallen out yet. But you can see here that the crystals are flush and embedded in the gold structure of the earring, and in between each little crystal there is a little bit of gold that sort of holds it in place more. So this pair does not have like wide open gaps in between each of them. So this is a beautiful little pair. It's more, this pair is more on the smaller side, not as small as the small size, but this would be sort of between a small and a medium, because you know Chanel has different earrings of different sizes. So that's the first pair of Chanel earrings. I'll have a photo here showing them in my ear and how they sit on my lobe, bearing in mind that I have a relatively round, generously sized earlobe. Well, I have 2 of them actually, but you know what I mean. Now the next item is another pair of earrings, and these ones I bought for myself, and these are very different. They are the CCs, of course, but they're quite different. This pair did come in a pouch, but no box. So there you go, work that out. Anyway, and I bought these from a reseller, and these are pre-loved, and these are just a plain gold pair. And as you can see, there are no gems in it or no crystals, but it does have a subtle gold braiding. So the outside of the shape of the earring is smooth gold, as you can see there, but the inside part has this pretty braiding. And then the other aspect about this pair, which I find really interesting, is that braiding, that inner braiding, continues on the back side of the earring too. So I remember buying these for myself because I was worried about the crystals falling out of the other pair, and I wanted something that I could wear without always worrying. And so that's why I chose to buy a plainer, as in crystal-free pair, and that's these. These are beautiful too. Now these are just ever so slightly larger than the previous pair, but not that much larger, and certainly not the size of the quite large ones that have been sold these last few years. My third jewelry piece from Chanel is in this little black pouch. However, this black pouch, while it's Chanel, it's not for jewelry, is my one and only Chanel brooch. Now I bought this about 5 years ago, I'd say about 4 or 5 years ago, and I loved this when I first saw it. This is also pre-loved, also authenticated, and I bought this because it was somewhat different to a lot of the other brooches that were out on the market and on YouTube and all that sort of thing. A lot of the Chanel brooches tend to be gold encrusted with crystals and pearls, or some of them are quite plain, or some of them have both crystals and pearls. And I liked this because it's actually silver tone, and it has, while it's got little stones in it, they I think are black onyx, so that it is somewhat different. And I like this because although even if you were to put it on a black base, like a jacket or a jumper or a, you know, anything, a cardi, something like that that's black, given that the silver is there and the black stones on top, it would still stand out. And I liked it because it was just different, and depending on how the light hits the stones will determine the amount of reflectivity that happens. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful brooch. The back has the pin across there, and it has the details just under my 3rd finger there, lasered into the metal just there. So I love this brooch, and I'm really glad I bought it. And at the time, I remember I was looking at it online, and then I messaged Kim Curated and I said, what do you think, Kim, should I get it? And she looked at the price, she goes, oh my God, you have to get it. So I got it. But the detail on this is really beautiful. So you've got your black stones across the front, and then you've got more small black stones across the bottom edging and the top edging just there. Really beautiful piece. And I haven't worn it much because I'm always petrified that with a bag strap, or inadvertently, you know, if I leave my jacket somewhere, or if I don't know, take my jacket off and knock it, or anything, that I may end up losing it. And also bearing in mind that the pin itself is relatively thick. So it's not the type of thing that you can wear on a thin clothing item, because it would make significantly noticeable holes in your garment. But it's a beautiful, beautiful brooch, and I'm so glad that I did in fact buy it. Beautiful. Okay, they're my 3 jewelry pieces. I sometimes entertain the idea of buying another pair of earrings, but the ones I like, and I'm very partial to a dangly earring, even though I'm not wearing them today, but the ones I like are quite expensive, and I just can't pull the trigger on costume jewelry, you know what I mean? So the next items I'll share with you are my 4 SLGs, and as I said earlier, I don't own any bags, but I'd like to. I can't decide which one, so I think that's one of the reasons why I'm holding off. Plus, I'm the type of person which, quite annoyingly and frustratingly, I tend to save and then I'll buy something, and then I've got to save all over again. So I really got to stop myself from sabotaging my saving and buying things along the way. You know what I mean? Let me know if you're like that. Thumbs up if you are. The SLGs I'll share with you are these. Now, I'm showing you these together because I actually purchased these essentially pretty much at around about the same time. I bought these from a private seller. And the first one I bought was this black one here, which is in the caviar leather and the silver hardware. And this would be like the small zippy coin purse, or like a you know, little coin or card wallet with the burgundy inside. It's got the plaque with silver foil, which says Chanel, made in Italy. These have all been authenticated. These are all authentic. I have the box, the pouch, I have the ribbon, I have the receipt. It's all there. And this one I use quite a lot. In fact, I used it so much that I started to worry about the shoulders here pulling away from the leather. So I've actually given this a long break from use, and I really enjoyed this. It's caviar and it's quilting. I don't really love quilting nor caviar, but it was a bargain at the time, so I had to take advantage of it. So that was my first SLG that I ever bought, pre-loved. The next item I purchased, also from a private seller, is this one here, and this is beautiful. Chevron is my favorite. Chevron has my heart, and I think it's just magnificent. Plus this color, red, happens to be one of my favorite colors. Having said that, I don't wear a lot of red. Anyway, so this is also a small card case. This one has the press stud, so it has the Mademoiselle lock here at the front, but it's not functional. It's got the beautiful chevron effect, which goes all the way around like that. Just stunning, this piece. I'm so glad I bought it. Gold hardware, of course. Chanel there. And this one is made in Italy, just there, you can see. And it's got the beautiful red interior to hold cards. And I use this as a card holder sometimes. And another card here at the front. I, again, was using this so much that I started to worry about wear and tear. Having said that, it is in pristine condition. There is no major significant wear and tear on this piece at all. You know, honestly, why can't Louis Vuitton do that? Just fold in the seams and stitch it instead of putting glazing, which then causes issues and people are dissatisfied. Anyway, moving on. The next piece I have to share with you, which was in the order that I purchased it, is this beautiful darling here. Now, Kim, if you're watching, you will recognize this. This used to be Kim Curated's, and I purchased this from another seller who had bought it from Kim unknowingly. Anyway, well, I didn't know it was Kim's to begin with, I mean. So anyway, this is the beautiful O pouch, also in the chevron and with the beautiful ruthenium hardware with the silver zip. But this one was the one that was released just before they introduced the little CCs here at the end of the zip, which, you know, I think is beautiful. But it's amazing how it happened. I literally bought this just before they started releasing the others. Inside is the beautiful sort of nylon quilting in there, and here in a gold, on a gold leather plaque, it says Chanel, made in Italy. I think a lot of the SLGs are made in Italy, and it feels beautiful. It does have that sort of brushed velour feel. It does have that slightly distressed leather like this one here, which is a little bit like the reissue. See, it's got those creases through the leather. I swear, Chevron, it's just magnificent. Oh, I know a lot of people love the quilting, and I know the quilting is intrinsically Chanel, but I mean, this is so much nicer than the quilting. Anyway, that's just my opinion. If you love quilting, you do you, boo. It's all good. I don't mind. Beautiful leather zipper pull. I love this. Doesn't hold much, but I love it. And the last item I have to share with you is also in the metallics family, and that is my gold calfskin card holder. And I bought this for myself using a voucher that had been gifted to me at the end of last year by a past student. And I bought myself this beautiful gold Chanel card holder, and the leather is superb. It's not smooth like, let's say, like this. It doesn't have that smoothness. As you can see, it doesn't have that shine. So it's not smooth like that, but it's not pebbled like the Caviar. It has a slightly brushed effect. If you can see, it's just brushed. I don't know how to describe it, and I must admit the salesperson who helped me at the time didn't even know, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It's Chanel, it's beautiful, and it's gold, and it's got gold hardware. It's got the one card slot here, the middle, and then the two here at the back. I tend to prefer card holders that have 4, as in 2 and 2, and then 1 in the middle, but I couldn't pass this up. It's actually not what I expected to buy, but I love it, and I'm glad I did. So guys, that is my small Chanel collection. Let me know which is your favorite piece. I look forward to reading your comments. Take care, everybody. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Ciao. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tania, and if you're stopping by for the first... Seriously, can't be that hard. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tania, and if you're stopping by for the first time, welcome.